Hi, Capricorns. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a 6-month singles love prediction. I'm going to ask Spirit what it is they have for you at this time, what is coming your way. Evidence, I have charms, I have initials, any clues. It can be a confirmation or manifest along with me. So let's see what Spirit has for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And let's get started. We'll call in our spirit guides. Let's ask the cards. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you have for us at this time? Loving messages. What is coming towards us? What is the energy around us? Anything you need us to know at this time? I am listening for you now. I have a rainbow reviver. Okay, beautiful. So I like the rainbow. I'm going to say after the storm with the rainbow, just this feeling of, I mean, she's swinging on a swing. When was the last time you know, when you were a kid, right? I mean, even as an adult, I think I've done it still. It is fun. You know, you kick your feet and it's still fun to get on a swing. It's pretty playful, right? Childlike. So it could be Spirit's way of saying after the storm, go out and play. Okay. Just have a good time. I don't know. It was very much a feeling of just let your hair down energy. So it could be Spirit saying like, let loose and have fun. You know, this is there's a part of me that says you haven't had fun for a long time. And maybe we've just gone through a rocky road and it's, you know, maybe we just need to kind of chill and not think about, you know, all that we've been through and just kind of let our hair down, go out and have a good time. I have maturity. Boy, yeah, maybe we're trying to do all the right things all the time. You know, you could be the type of person that you're always making sure everything is done. And that's good. I'm not going to tell you not to do that. But at the same time, you know, maybe you take a break. You know, maybe you just take a break from, you know, does the laundry have to be done today or can I do it tomorrow? Do I have to unload the dishwasher right now or can I do it later? You know, like maybe you give yourself a little bit of break. Okay. Maybe you just say, instead of like your normal, I have to do it, I have to get it done. Maybe we just kind of let up on ourselves. Like there's a sense of you get everything done. Eventually you do, but they're definitely saying, let loose and have fun. I have a garden. Look at relaxing. She's kind of just hanging out in the garden. When was the last time you just hung out? When was the last time you just did nothing? Maybe that's what's going on, that you always have something to do. You feel like if you don't always have something to do, then you're not getting ahead in life, or you're not going to make it in life, or you're not going to get your arms around something. And I don't think that that's what Spirit wants for us. I feel like Spirit wants us to work hard and play hard. You know, we have to have some kind of life balance. So it could just be a reminder to some of you that, you know, life is short and you gotta, you know, make your time valuable. I have a 9 of Wands. This is an extra card in this particular deck. It's a big teardrop or raindrop with this little woman inside that says self. Okay, like take care of yourself first. I have an 8 of Wands. And I have a 9 of Pentacles. I do feel like your life is about to change. I will tell you that. But it's changing because you're taking it in a different direction. You've decided to make a change. Okay, whether you're opening up a door, whether you are shifting your energy, you're moving, you're changing a job, you are letting up on yourself, you are going to go with the flow more than trying to control things. But it feels like you are changing the direction of your life. And maybe you just decided, I'm going to put myself first with this card. You know, if I've got to work this hard, like this is a lot of hard work. You know, life is hard. I don't ever stop. I feel like I've got to start putting myself first. And there's a lot of us out there that don't, especially when you have kids. You know, you know, yes, you've got to take care of your kids, but you've got to take care of yourself also. So the change in direction is coming from within. The change of direction is coming within you that says, there's something in my life that I have to change. Otherwise, my life will never be where I want it to be. So once you make up your mind to do that, let's see what happens. Maybe you've done it already. I have a Page of Wands. In comes some passion. I have a Four of Pentacles. I have an Eight of Swords. And I have a Queen of Wands. You have somebody that's coming into your energy that's holding back for some reason. And I would say be a little bit careful with that. Find out right from the beginning what it is that they're looking for, because they have their guard up for some reason. And it could be, I have a hard time with trust. I have a hard time with commitment. I'm not sure what it is that I'm looking for. So it was, Spirit just said, try again. Try again. So maybe that person isn't who you're supposed to be with, because you are ready to kind of give it your all. There's something coming into your energy that sparks you and excites you. And whoever this is like, I'm raring to go. I'm not holding back. So you could be, I'm going to say a choice between two, believe it or not, maybe over the next 6 months. And one is holding back, and you may feel it. You may feel it intuitively, like this person is saying and doing all the right things, but you can feel that they're not as excited about where they're going to be or the actual relationship. So, and then you've got somebody else, and then they say, try again. So maybe you just say, you know what, this person's not as into me as I need them to be. That could be a clue. And then somebody comes forward, and this person feels like a blast. They do. They feel like they make you laugh, Spirit just said. So I'm going to say, when you hear yourself laugh out loud, like really, really laugh, that is going to be one of the clues that you don't remember the last time you laughed so hard, or you laughed so long, or that it's just a genuine happiness. Like, this is so much fun, just fun, because they said, let loose and have fun. So whoever this page is opening you up to the part inside of you that isn't that I have to get everything done all the time person, and letting you relax enough to enjoy your own life. I have a Wheel of Fortune. You've been waiting for this, is how that just came in. 3 of Cups. Beautiful. You're ready to meet the right one. King of Cups. Thank you, Spirit. And I have a 3 of Wands. This person is going to be excited about this connection. This person is going to start talking about a future, not a marriage, but they'll say things like, we're going to do this. You start heading into the holidays, and they say, you know, let's make plans. You know, what do you normally do over the holidays? You know, let's see what we can, let's do it together. So they're already including you in something that's months away. They're saying we, our future, us. They're introducing you to family and friends. They're saying they're including you in decisions. They're including you in their life, in their circles. of friends, family. They're not holding back. Yeah, this is it's definitely a pure love. It's definitely a pure love and a true love. And the other person, I feel like that's what's going to happen. Unfortunately, I think I got to get through that no to get to the yes. I've got to say no to somebody to get to the person that I'm supposed to be with. But you're going to know right away, they just said, you're not going to waste your time. You're going to know that this person isn't that into you. They aren't consistent. They'll say things like, I'm not sure what I'm looking for. Let's just see where this goes. I just feel like you're going to feel it in your heart that this person is just not going to go anywhere. So I would say move on from that person as quickly as you can, because what's right behind that is the person who is the true love. I have a wedding. I feel like this King of Cups, I'm going to say they made up their mind. They probably make up their mind in a very short period of time that this is somebody I can see myself being with you forever. And I'm not afraid of it. That King of Cups is not afraid of their emotions. They're going to share their emotions. And I do feel like they're going to say, they're going to talk in reference to a future together. It's just going to be part of the conversation that you are already in their life. That you are a part of their life, they're saying, like from day one. So they already just kind of bring you into their life, and you guys are like you just become a couple very quickly. A gift. Love's greatest gift is the ability to truly understand one another. You're a gift to each other. Also, those look like a bunch of wedding gifts, you know, a bunch of packages. Gorgeous. I have an apology. Never underestimate the power of heartfelt apologies. So that came into me more as honesty than apology. You don't have to apologize for being honest with somebody. You don't have to say, I'm really sorry to tell you this, but, you know, I don't like tuna fish, you know, you don't have to apologize for something that, you know, you're being honest with. But it just feels like we're trying to be as honest as we can with each other. And, you know, maybe there's times that we say, you know, I'm sorry, but you don't really have to apologize. Like I said, you know, you're apologizing for something you don't need to apologize for. I have settling. Avoid settling less than you deserve. They already shared with us, try again, walk away. Okay. Don't be afraid to say no, because then the new door opens. Look at this. You say no because it's just not a match for whatever reason. Not everybody's going to be a match, of course. And you accept it as, this isn't, I don't want to be with this person. And you wait for the doorway to open again. For every ending, there's a new beginning. And that new person presents itself. That new person walks in. So we want to always have that clean slate. We don't want to have like loose ends. This is how it just came in. So I don't want to keep like one person kind of hanging because it's better than nothing while I'm trying to find somebody else. Like that's not going to work either. Let's get some initials. Let's see if they're going to give me some clues about, you know, who is coming and anything like that. So I've got this beautiful bowl, and let's get some initials. Let's see what they say. Okay. A couple more. Okay. So the letter Y, first initial, last initial, maybe you'll spell a name. T, L, I have an A, I have an R, I have an N, I have an O, Q, I have a U, I have a K, W, S, D, and I have an X. Okay, so for some of you, that could definitely connect to you. All right, good. And let's see what else they want you to know. Spirit, tell me about some feelings. Any feelings happening in this connection? What is it that you need me to hear? Loving you grows my heart immensely. That felt more like over time, my heart is growing. It was just like I fall in love with you over time. I fall more in love with you as time goes on. You're so easy to please. I want to give you more. I want to give you it all. How about I want to give you everything? It's easy being vulnerable with you and no hesitations. I don't want to hold back. I want you to know everything about me, because the more you know about me, I think the stronger we'll be. I think the closer we'll be. You can't scare me away. I'm here for the long haul. I do feel from the moment this person starts this connection, they plant a seed within the connection that it is intentional, that they want a long-term relationship with you. And I feel like you hear it, and they, through their actions and their words, they let you know consistently that it is a long-term relationship that they want. You're not second guessing it. You know where you stand at all times with this person. Our connection runs soul deep. Beautiful. So we want that. We definitely want that. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you need me to know? What is it that you want me to hear? A surprise. A surprise phone call. Okay, so they said try again. Go out and have fun. Does this person come in out of nowhere? You know, is it like I just got rid of somebody that wasn't going anywhere and it was wasting my time, and then all of a sudden, you know, the perfect person comes in out of nowhere? That would be awesome. I have a transactional love. Yeah, we don't want to settle. We're not interested in anybody for just their money. You don't want anybody to be interested in you just for your money, right? So you want somebody to be interested in you for you. I have a closer look. Over analyzing people. Sometimes that's I mean, it's good and it's bad. I mean, we want to know somebody, but are we nitpicking? Are we not accepting people for who they are, and that not everybody's perfect? I have a good man. I have a surprise coming, and I have a good man. A surprise coming in out of nowhere is how I feel. That's a connection that our souls run deeper. So this is going to be a good connection. I feel like I can really talk to this person. I feel that I can open up, they said. I can be myself. I can communicate. I can discuss anything that's on my mind. So I feel like that's really, really important. Love is in the air and love is close. The love that you have been manifesting is here. You are a gem, and they are going to find you. They are searching for you now, is how I feel. And they are going to find you. I love that. So there's always this feeling of I can't find my person. There's always this feeling of, you know, where is my person? Just remember, there's somebody out there looking for you. So it's two sides. Like, you may be exhausted and tired of looking. And you take a break and you relax and you let loose and you have some fun and you stop controlling things. And all of a sudden, the other side finds you. Let's see what your charms are saying. Let's see what they want you to know. Okay, so I have this beautiful, beautiful bowl, and I'm going to get a cube. Okay. Okay, let's see what I'm feeling. Okay, these I had before, so I felt like shooting stars. There were a whole bunch of stars, and it felt like a shooting star. So I'm just going to say it was like a wave of magic wand and shooting star feeling. So I'm going to say make a wish. Do that for me. Just make a wish. I have a ladybug. Look for a ladybug. Okay. Maybe it'll be a sign that your person's coming. I keep seeing ladybugs all the time, and everywhere I go, I'm seeing a ladybug. Okay. I have a beach. I have a whale and a seashell. I'm going to say a trip to the beach. I'm going to put this bottle of wine with it. It could be a vacation. It could be we live near the beach. I'll meet this person in the summertime. Maybe we go to a restaurant that has more of a beach theme and it's decorated. Maybe it's a seafood restaurant. Doesn't even necessarily have to be at the beach, but it's a seafood restaurant and everything is decorated with seashells and fishing nets and, fish. So maybe it's just a seafood restaurant with a bottle of wine. So that could be a date that's coming. I do have a marijuana leaf. So maybe somebody likes to vape. Maybe somebody likes gummies in states that it's legal, an adult. Let's see. I have a peace sign. Okay. So I'm going to put the peace and the marijuana together. So almost like a hippie chickie feeling, like I'm a hippie chick. I still smoke pot, something like that for somebody. I have a giraffe. So I'm going to say zoo. I'm going to say a trip to the zoo. And it feels like maybe we went to, like, sometimes you live near like a national zoo, like one of the big Philadelphia Zoo or, one of the big national zoos. Bronx Zoo is beautiful. But I feel like it's a date. I feel like we walk around the zoo and we have a great time and it feels like a date. It just feels like maybe we have small children or grade school kids or kids that would love to go to the zoo. Maybe we do it with the kids. So, but it feels like a date, believe it or not. I have a jack-o'-lantern and they're saying favorite season. What's your favorite season? I love the fall. I love Halloween. I love decorating for Halloween. So that could be just somebody's favorite season. I do a lot around Halloween. I decorate more for Halloween than I do even Christmas at this point. So, but yeah, and I have a snowflake. So I'm going to put this into the seasons, but it's also a change of season that we will go through all the seasons. We will go through summer, spring, fall, and winter. So that tells me that we're going to be together. That tells me that we are going through these seasons throughout the year and we will still be together and we will stay together. I have a greyhound dog. So somebody may have a larger dog. It looks like a greyhound. It looks like a larger dog. I can't think of what other dog it would be, but that's what it looks like. So somebody may have they definitely have a dog, but it could be like an oversized dog. I'm trying to think of that other big dog that's, they're saying a racing dog known for its racing. So I'm going to say greyhound. I have binoculars. So definitely this feeling of, I have my eye on you. I have a crush on you. From the moment I saw you, I'm taking a closer look, they just said. I want to see every detail. So this person is taking a up close look at you. They want to know everything about you, is how it feels. I do have a diamond and I do have a phone. There's my unexpected call. And I think the diamond is unexpected. I think the diamond someday, not today, will be an engagement or a proposal out of nowhere. Like I was not expecting to be proposed to, and they blow you away. So I'm going to say it's a surprise call that turns into, you know, a surprise in the future as well. So maybe this person just likes to surprise people, but they would plan it. It would be exciting. And maybe it's a beautiful date, you know, at this seafood restaurant, you know, something like that. So there's your gorgeous charms for the day. And let's see what else they have for you. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you want me to know? What is it that you need me to hear? Let's see. I have a King of Wands. I have a Judgment. I have a High Priestess. And I have a King of Cups. I have to tell you, I don't think that there's anything that you could say or do that is going to turn this person away. I think this person sees you for who you are. I think they see you for, you know, good, bad, and ugly, whatever it is. I feel like they accept you for who you are. And I just feel like this king is going to be all in. I really do. I feel that the seashells jumping out at me again. Maybe somebody who collects shells. If you collect shells, maybe that's a clue. But it's this king. I feel like they're very confident with what they want, and they want you. And they're going to start including you in their life from day one. Day one. They are going to, they're not going to push this away. And like I said, they're going to be, there's an us, there's an our, there's a we. We will do this in our future. They don't talk in pronouns that, you know, here's the Fool. They're ready to get this started. Bottom of the deck. And an Empress. They just found their Empress. So they're ready to get this started. Beautiful. Let's see what the loving messages are. Let's see what they want you to know. I think it's gorgeous. I see all of me in all of you. We could have a lot in common. We could share a lot of similar experiences, had similar life paths up until now. Stealing your heart was the ultimate crime. I'm glad that I've got your heart. I'm glad that you love me as much as I love you. With you, I cry a little less and laugh a little more. So a little bit of a feeling of I'm not afraid to cry with you. Also, I'm not afraid to be vulnerable with you. Wherever you decide to go, I'll follow. Beautiful, as long as we're together. And just very much this feeling of hand in hand. Take my hand, follow me on this path. You know, I'll go wherever you go. Gorgeous. Let's see when, Spirit, when is this all happening? If it's not here yet, just manifest along with me. We'll put it out into the universe in a moment. Spirit, please share with me. When is this person calling? Who do I have to push away first? In the spring? Okay, maybe you met somebody in the spring. I have very soon. I've got a lightning strike. Do I need to say goodbye to somebody before this person enters into my life? I have September. I like the mirror image of the tree also. We're mirroring each other in a sense. And within 3 months, and I like the tabby cat also. So we could have a cat. It's almost like a cat sleeping in my arms, like definitely a lap cat. Not all cats are lap cats, but definitely a cat that loves to fall asleep in my arms. I'm going to put this out into the universe. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. I do feel like we have a surprise call. I do feel like they make up their mind very soon that they want you in their life, and they make you become a part of their life very, very quickly. They bring you into their life and vice versa. So I'm very grateful for this reading. I'm very grateful for Spirit, and I'm grateful for you being here. Thank you for being here. Please hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, comment below, claim it, own it, it's yours. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, check out my website at kathymamolin.psychicmedium.com. Also, if you would like to check out some different types of readings, check out my Pick a Card channel and my Twin Flame Soulmate channel for some Pick a Card readings and for some no contact Twin Flame readings. The links are in the description and in the comments. Thank you for being here, and we're going to ask Spirit to guide this kind of love to you very soon, and we'll see what happens. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.